Shalom, 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 man. What's happening with y'all? I want to welcome y'all out to another episode of the Man Cave with Unca Dub. What's happening with y'all? Hope everybody blessed. I want to dive right into this because I really don't want to take long. I'm going to try to sum this up as quick as I can, but I really wanted to come back like I said I was going to do and kind of break down what Nick Cannon was talking about. Now, I want to say this from the jump before I even start. I am not on a Nick Cannon is the truth. I don't know what's going on in his life. Ain't nobody perfect, whatever. But all I'm speaking on is what he talked about in that interview that cost him his job and everything. Them were facts, man. He was really dropping some real shit. And they don't want you to know this, man, because when black people really start knowing some stuff, man, things really gonna start changing. And they know this. They've been knowing it for the longest because we've been running this bitch forever. But I'm just gonna take it real quick. We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning to try to establish the fact that black people have been here from the beginning of time. Okay, like I told you in one of my lessons before, you go back to Genesis. Ethiopia is going to talk about Ethiopia. It talks about it all through the Bible. You can go to Genesis, the second chapter. I think it's the 13th verse. It's telling you about talking with the Garden of Eve. It's talking about all that. It mentioned Ethiopia. Second Kings, Psalm 68, Acts, the 8th chapter. It's so many places that talk about Ethiopia in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Ethiopia is a place in Africa. You understand this, and it's like it's nowhere around it. Black people have always been there, always dwelled there, came from there. There's nowhere around it. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But I want y'all to understand this here too, man. And when the Bible, the things that's going on in the world, the wars that we fighting and all this shit that's going on, we all over the place. They still in the same lands. They still doing the same thing. They still battling this spiritual war, Satan, against the Most High. It's still going on. His headquarters is America. But he's still over in these same places, man. Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Israel. It's so many different places that they still, since the beginning of time, this shit still been going on. And for some reason, America is over here doing this same thing that these same people that talk about the enemy in the Bible been doing all this time, man. Check this out. This free game for free. You know what I'm saying? Now, Persia, when you hear, you got to understand, Persia changed their name to Iran in like 1935 or something like that. It was a name switch. Check that shit out. Check the information out. It's something about that. So when you hear Persian, when it's talking about Persian and stuff like that in the Bible, it's really talking about Iran, the people of Iran. Let me see. Chizib is like Chezib, something like that. When you hear that name, it's talking about Israel. Khatib or some. I might not, I might not be pronouncing this shit right, but I'm just letting you know it's Cuthah, something like that. But when you hear that, it's talking about Iraq. Like Dedan, I think it's Dedan or something like that, D-A-N or something like that, Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear these names throughout the Bible, when you're reading the first parts of the Bible and all this and that, and you hear these names, just know they talking about these same lands, man. These same places that they over there. All the things that going on, all them battles that's going on in these places that the Bible talk. This is the same land. The exact same thing that's going on this day, man. You got to know this. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, because at one time before the floods, with Noah and a lot of more things, all that was one big land mass, man. Trust me, it all was one big land mass. After the flood, just like the Bible tell you, different lands and different things separated. Just like if you recall a few years ago, man, this is a perfect example. Good game for free, y'all. Perfect example. If you recall a few years ago, I don't know exactly where, it might have been over in Florida, somewhere on the coast, somewhere where the water was. You remember when the water actually dried up for miles and miles everywhere out? Like the whole ocean. Remember when the ocean like dried up and land? It was for miles. You could see number land. You know what I'm talking about? And the water never came back. The same example of how you can get more land and land can change and all that. That's all I'm saying with that. I ain't finna go into all that. I'm just saying. That's why I say the power of words are important. And different things like that, you gotta understand the power of words. Just like with the black and white thing. When you think about it, who really black? Who really white? If you want to just be technical about it. You feel what I'm saying? Who really black and who really white? Ain't no black people on earth, ain't no white people on earth. We brown, they pink, red, whatever, color they want to say it is, but nobody's black, nobody's white. It's not a race thing, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of them motherfucking breakfast burritos. Y'all bear with me, but yeah, it's not a black or white thing, man. I'm just getting an example right there. I'm just saying the power in it. But it is a definite melanin thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talking about that melanin is everything in the world. God put it in everything for a reason, for everything to work off each other. So you got to understand, not being racist, but it's a reason why certain people may not have that much in them. But this is something you need to actually, maneuver and do the things you want to do outside in the world. But for some reason, people don't have it in them. So, I don't really understand. I'm gonna try to, but you gotta understand this, and this is my personal opinion about that. It goes back to the fallen angels and different things like that. You read your Bible, and if you really a believer, it's on you. But I really feel like it's a lot of bloodline, because I tell you, it's all about the blood. And it's a lot of bloodline out here that may not necessarily be of the Most High. And when I say that the prime example is because, if you know, with the flood with Noah and all that, one of the main reasons why he did it because, the fallen angel had took over and had laid and slept with so many different people and animals and all type. It was so many different species, and it wasn't good anymore. Like when he said in Revelation, he created earth and looked and said it's good. Oh no, it wasn't good no more. I got to get rid of this because a lot of this ain't even my work out here. You feel what I'm saying? He was looking at it like, man, I ain't made, like, I don't know what. I'm gonna wash this up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize it never stopped. And once again, we have a lot of people out here, man, that necessarily may not be of the Most High, man. Now, you could take that how you want to and research. The more you research, you're going to find out this nigga ain't tripping. I'm not going to go because it's kind of deep and I don't want to really offend nobody. But what I'm telling you is you need to check it out, man. Because everybody, you have man, you got mankind. You know what I'm saying? They're just like you got car, you got car kind. You got a car and then you got something like a car. But it might not be no car. That's all I'm saying, man. So y'all just do your homework and check up on that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll do a lesson about that later. But like I said, that's a real touchy subject, but I ain't Nick Cannon. I ain't really got nothing to lose. I'm gonna give me regardless, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I'm gonna say one more thing. If everybody equal, if everybody made the same, in the same image of him, like he say, then everybody would be the same. That means everything I got you would truly have. Read in between the lines now. If we all equal and we all the same, everything that I have, you will have. Every ability that you have, I will have. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt is people out here stronger, taller, more athletic, more everything. Not in a bad way, but it is a dominant species out here. And it is the black race, no hands down. It is. So it's no way that we equal in everything. You feel me? I'm gonna leave that alone. But another thing I want to touch on the Nick Cannon thing to prove what he's saying is true, man. You gotta appreciate and understand why it's been so hard for us. Black people could literally get together. You got villages in Africa right now, Ethiopian villages, or in Kenya and all over the place where you can find a whole village of albinos. You know, black daddy, black mama. For some reason, they can't stop having these goddamn albino children. And my point is, you could take two black people and bring back something white, or what you want to call white, or whatever. But and why I don't understand how we able to do it. I do understand, but I'm just gonna say I don't understand how. But it's no other race that could do that. There's no other race on earth that could create everything that's on earth but the black race. If two white people get together in union, you're not gonna never have to worry about them having a black child unless somebody was black involved. You feel what I'm saying? Because this how quick it is to wipe a race out. And white people know this, and they play these games. I ain't just say white people, but the people in the higher power, which most of them are white. All of them not. There's black people out here with this bullshit too. When it really comes to what's really going on, it's not a race thing. It's a bloodline thing, just like I tell you. But it only takes 3 generations to wipe out somebody. Like, for example, either way, like, for example, if my son have a baby for a white girl, okay, they baby gonna be black, but it's gonna be mixed because it's still gonna have her in him. But if my son have another baby for a white person, a white girl, if my son child have a baby for a white person, then that baby gonna look almost white. He gonna be a little further from the black than the white, cause my son is already half white. And then if he get with something whole white and have another child, then that baby gonna be down there white. Now if that baby have another child for somebody white, then you'll never know that his great grandfather was E. Dub, this nigga from Bolger, because he gonna be white. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the same thing, vice versa. That's why they don't want us with they white women, because when you have a baby for a white girl, not to say it's nothing bad with it, but I'm saying they know when you put your seed in the white girl, she's gonna produce a black baby. And if that black baby grow up and have a black girl, then that's more power. That's empowering the black race, because this baby gonna become black. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So what they try to do is wash it the other way to get more into their race, man. That's why when they were slaves, they wanted the black women so much, because black women could produce another little baby slave. It was more money. It's just like a oil well. If I get 5 black women, they could produce me 5 or 6 black machines, if you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what that is, man. But it's very important to appreciate yourself, man, and appreciate who we really is and where we really come from, man, and study and find out, because it really will help you along your day when you really know. Even when you having a bad day and you run into some bullshit, you'll be like, well, at least I know what all this bullshit about. When you riding down the street, motherfucking police pull you over for nothing, you know you ain't did nothing wrong. At least you know what it's all about. At least you're not really standing out there like, why would you pull me over? Why are you pulling me over? Because you black. I'ma fuck with y'all.